This is my whole approach on what I would do if I was just getting started. I'm going to break it down in about 1 to 5 phases. Oh, but before we get into any of that, let me refresh this Stripe page so I can show you with full transparency where I'm at and where I'm at with building my business. Let me share my MRR so you know exactly where I stand. And from my experiences, you can learn exactly how to get through A2P compliance. And this isn't guaranteed results, but this is to show you that I've done it and you can do it too. I'm at $2,538. Again, that is not to boast or brag myself. That's not anywhere where I want to be, but this is just where I'm at. And I started all the way back in December and it is May. All right. So here we go. You get GHL set up, you're ready to start making calls, and you get your business phone number through the platform and you get denied. Or you get your phone number, but then your texts start getting flagged or blocked, whatever it is, and you start there wondering what went wrong. What went wrong is that Twilio, which is the provider that powers the phone numbers inside GoHighLevel, they actually go to your website. A real person reviews it. What I mean by this, if and when they approve that compliance check from your website, then they'll approve your account. So the way it works is they actually click through your website, they click book a call, they go to your calendar and fill out some information. They fill out the A2P form you have on your website. Whatever it is, they're actually checking to make sure that it checks out at the end of the day. They verify your calendars are working. They're looking for specific compliance things before they'll actually approve your A2P registration. So if those things aren't checked out or you're not getting a number, and without a number, your whole system is actually dead in the water. So here's exactly what you need to have live on your website. First, a privacy policy page. So just a standalone page. You don't have to write it from scratch. The important thing is that the A2P language is in there. That's what they're looking for. Second is a terms and conditions page. Same deal, separate page. Just make sure your business name and services are accurate. Keep it simple, nothing crazy. Third, your contact page. And this one actually has a couple moving parts. You need a form on there and not just any form. It's specifically an A2P compliance form that's built inside GoHighLevel. I already have one built out for you guys that you can grab, and then you just drop your booking calendar right underneath that, and boom, you're ready to go. So it doesn't have to be pretty. I promise you, your clients are not going to look at your contact page. This page exists entirely for compliance. So when those phone provider employees go to your website and check out your page, that you actually have the correct measures to get your account approved. Really just there so Twilio can verify that your form works, your calendar works, and that someone filling out their info is checking the right boxes. If you haven't gone through this process yourself, that's a rough spot to be in. So do it first yourself, understand the process, then you can walk your clients through it or do it on their behalf. So here's the order I would do it. Simply get your LLC set up. You'll need that before you even submit an A2P application, then build it out with the 3 web pages on your website, privacy policy, terms and conditions, contact page with the form and calendar. Of course, first goes the form, then underneath it goes the calendar, then submit your A2P registration through GHL. But that process takes a little time to get approved. The sooner the better. While that's processing, that's your window. That's when you're building your offer. You're doing your research, or maybe getting a family member, an extended family member, or any friends or referrals as your first client. And by the time you're ready to actually prospect at volume, your number's approved. Boom, your system's clean and nothing's going to block you. So look, I know it's not that sexy. Everyone wants to talk about cold calling scripts and closing deals. But if your number gets denied 3 weeks and after you've already started talking to potential clients, that's a way bigger problem, especially when you've already had them put their card down. So set the foundation right. Everything runs smoother after that. If you want the A2P form and privacy policy, terms and conditions templates I use, drop a comment and I'll send it over. And if this was helpful, please subscribe because I break down the real stuff every week.